What's up guys, it is Zombie, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get the I'd win badge in Slap Battles. So, you may have heard that I'd win would get you Avatar, but I think that Avatar's either going to be for the Olympics that Slap Battles is in, or 1K kill streak. So, you might not need to get this if you only want the glove. But in order to get the I'd win badge, you need to go over here, go into the Hitman hatch, and then go into the guide boss fight solo. You cannot do it with anyone else. And in this guide boss fight, I'm going to be showing you every single obstacle and tricks about beating them. So for this first obstacle, you just kind of check around on both of the pillars, pull the lever, and run to the store. Should be pretty simple. And I recommend you go to the left path, because for me it's a bit more easy, but you can go to the right path. The right path is just an obby with a golem. Pretty simple. But for the left path, you'll see like a little indent right there. You want to try and jump into that indent, because if you fall, you'll die. Now, once you get to the speed room, just take your time. There is a way to climb up this wall right here, and then jump onto this pillar thing, if you do fall. But don't go into the left one, don't go into the middle run. You want to go all the way to the right one, because this one's going to be the easiest one, and it's going to lead you directly to the Potato Lord. So, in order to deal with the trains, all you gotta do is kind of hold your glove out, and I'd say just slap at the white line. And then the trains will kind of be baited. You might want to back up a little after slapping, because sometimes they just kill you for no reason. And then once you go across the long hallway, which is kind of the most boring part of this run, you can go over here, and you'll have to fight the Potato Lord. And don't fight the sentry. Don't fight the sentry. You'll have to take damage for the sentry, and you do not want to take damage here. But anyways, this guy, I will show you a cheese trick, but he is kind of lag reliant. So if you have a very good PC, he'll kind of run at you instead of pausing. So this trick may not work for you. But right there, he paused. And as you can see, you go to the wall without the potato sign on it, and then turn your back to the wall, and slap him before he slaps you. And you'll just kind of an ultra instinct into the void. Now, once you get into the maze, you'll want to go to the right first, and you'll see this Among Us room with the Among Us car, which I already got. And you want to hop in that. Even though it is quite glitchy, it will help you out in the long run. And then you want to go left, and then you want to go straight, because the other way will lead you to a troll room. And then what you want to do is go left, then go left, and then you want to go right, which is a very important decision here. And then this is our final turn, but you'll go straight right here. And then you should have to turn left and stuff, and then you'll get the no cars past this point area. Alright, so one thing that I cannot stress enough about this is that you cannot get the regen or the extra heart in order to get this badge. So once you get to this area, you just want to head straight towards the house. No extra stuff. Alright, so once you get in, you'll be fighting Slapstractor, and the clones will spawn. The clones are quite simple. I don't think you would need any help with these as long as you've kind of done the Potato Lord and stuff. But just slap them. But make sure that you don't let them gang up on you. Otherwise, that can be a problem later. For these tracks, just kind of go in a circle, and personally, I like to edge towards them as they follow me, because that makes it so that I can hit the fourth track without meteors spawning on me. Then you'll have meteors, and meteors are quite simple. Then boosters and krakens, which are quite simple in the first phase. You might want to stand right here during the boosters. Oops, I got hit there. You might want to stand here during the boosters and stuff so that you can kind of bait the golem out. And then do 3 hits on the golem and bait him and do 2 hits again. But phase 1's quite simple. You shouldn't get hit like I did there. One thing to note about the krakens is that if you have one spawn right on top of you, what you can do is you can just jump and the boosters will push you away from it. Just make sure that the booster direction isn't pushing you towards the kraken and it's pushing you like up or down or something. Like, as you can see right there, I kind of got hit because I didn't jump in time. So you definitely want to keep an eye out. By the way, sometimes if you bait the golem out and he hasn't even came up yet, he'll glitch. And what you can do for that is just slap him 1 time, then quickly run away and slap him 4 more times. It's pretty simple. And it'll instantly kill him. But don't try that if he's already up, because that would be kind of bad. Alright, so once he's at this amount of health and the music changes, you'll be put into phase 2, which you want to be on high alert for this phase. Only 2 clones will spawn, only 3 pushers will spawn, but everything else is kind of ultra buffed. So you just wanna kind of use all the tips we gave earlier. You kind of do want to beat this phase with at least 2 hearts, because the next phase is even harder. I would personally try not to use the circle track technique because of how many obstacles there are, but I suppose you could. Once you beat Slap Shactor, you'll have to fight Guide, and Guide is using the flash glove here, so he'll just kind of randomly teleport on you and slap you. But one thing you want to make sure is that you know where the boosters are going, just in case they're pushing you off during the cutscene and you can kind of inch away from them. But right here you can see that I'm sweating because this dude is so hard. Some tips for him are to not jump. Like I made that mistake and it just kind of gives him an advantage. Make sure to slap his offhand. That makes it so that less slapping occurs. And just try to angle your camera towards him every time you slap him. I would recommend slapping him every time he's in his peak of like movement circle. So like once he's finished coming forward. That way he's got nothing to do but move back and can't really slap you. But you do have to worry about falling rocks in this phase, so those aren't really a problem. Just make sure that you don't slap him while the fog is covering him, or just kind of get out of the circles no matter what. I do recommend to keep moving in this phase, because if you don't keep moving, then he'll probably like teleport slap onto you, and nobody wants that. Another tip to avoid teleport slapping is to kind of stay at a medium distance from him. If you're too close or too far, he'll teleport slap you. But yeah, just don't jump, slap his offhand, and you should be pretty good. With that being said, this is the run where I get the badge, so enjoy. Oh my god! Oh my god! Please give me the badge. Please, please, dude. Please. I swear if I don't get the badge. Oh, 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 oh my goodness. Oh, ah. Kill this little dude. I am never going to spare this guy again. Ooh.